If you're a little sad, whiny baby like myself, trust me, these past 3 years, I was like, I would wake up and I'm like, what do I do today? What do I do? And these things have genuinely saved my life. Trust me, I would wake up down horrendous. Number one, it's find something that you can create every day. And I'm not saying pick up a phone and just start posting on IG. Post. Like all those other guys, it's like, hey man, just pick up the phone. You don't know where it could take you. But you know what? Sometimes people like Gary Vee, where it's like, you're a baby, start creating. Sometimes they're right. If there is something you're genuinely passionate about, whether it's like, I don't know, eating on camera, like those guys that do mukbangs and put the mic near their throat and just start crunching Dave's hot chicken and filming it and posting it. Again, I hate those people, but you know what? I respect it. That's their creating. They love food. So what do they do by being a little foodie? They posted it. They would try different things, make different things, post it. I'm like, that's sick. Again, you don't even have to post things. You can be a writer. I have a friend who, he doesn't want to put himself out there online, which is, trust me, I understand, very respectable. But he wants to be creative at least an hour a day after, he works 8 hours a day. He comes home and he writes like short films, like scripts. And they're absolutely sometimes really creepy, sometimes really funny, sometimes very weird, like to the point where like I want to report them to the FBI. But when I read them, they're like insanely good. I'm like, dude, if you just put yourself out there with this creative scripts you write, you could probably be getting paid big bucks. You can make it into, you can make it into a YouTube short film. You can send it out there to produce or something like that. It's insane. After work, he's excited every single night at 5:30 p.m. to start writing one of his things because he just gets to be creative. So again, I know Gary Vee says post, but truly, if there's something you like, as weird as it possibly is, I know it sucks to put yourself out there online. Trust me, it's embarrassing. I know, trust me. I get all the messages from my friends. But if there's something you like, post about it. Do it. Eating, art, underwater basket weaving. Because then if you post it, you don't have to post it, but if you do post it, there's a chance you can make money from it, get attention from it, sell it, whatever it may be, so you can one day live off your creations. So if you wake up knowing there's something you're going to do for at least 1 hour a day, that because everyone, even the freaks, especially the freaks, but even the people you think are so boring and weird, there's something in their mind that's creative. And they should go out there and just put pen to paper or film it or do something with it. You will wake up every day like with jitters in your balls, like, yes. Number 2, listen to Gunna or Lil Uzi Vert. And you might not be like a mumble rap type of guy. I don't blame you. You might not like rap in general. You might think it's not real music. But trust me, for some reason, every time I turn on a Gunna song, every time I turn on Lil Uzi Vert, whether it's be his song 20 Minutes, Celebration Station, or Gunna's songs like, let's say, I don't know, Wanna or On One Tonight, I kind of feel like a badass. It's, I know, weird because I'm nothing like them, and the things they talk about I don't relate to at all, with spending a lot of money, Rolexes, I don't have any of that stuff. Oh, trust me, not even close. I still wear H&M every day. No hate to H&M, but it kind of motivates you to get there someday. It kind of motivates you to kind of be your own type of badass. I know that hurt coming out of my mouth. I don't know how I just said that openly, but it kind of makes you feel like you could be that guy. And whatever being that guy means to you, sometimes one of their songs can actually make you get up in the morning and be like, you know what? I'm going to dominate whatever region I work in. I used to think David Goggins was, a faker. I thought, okay, wow, you're so sick. You run. That's so badass. But it was never about the running for David Goggins. It was what running does to you after. And it might not look like I run that much. Trust me, I know. I'm trying to lose weight still. But if you start your day with even a 20-minute run, just 20 minutes, you will wake up, and after that run, you will feel inspired to actually conquer the day. You need to sweat just a little bit in the morning. And I know some people do it at night. I used to work out at night only. But when you do it in the morning before work or before school, whatever it is, the rest of your entire day is already a win, and it releases some weird motivational endorphins. I'm telling you, if you pair that with a Gunna or Lil Uzi song while you're running or whoever you like, you will feel like you want to go literally nut all over the rest of your day. You will want to tackle the rest of your entire day with full absolute force. And I can't believe I'm making these type of videos where I'm like, motivational videos, get up out your bed, make your bed. But this is just stuff that genuinely did help me. And I used to think, like, every time I saw a Goggins video, I'm like, wow, he's running. Wow, that's so tough. That's so sick. But it was never, ever about that. It's what running does to your mind. Not just your body, but what it does to your mind. It actually will make you feel like a king on earth, and then take the endorphins you get from running and put it into, you know, your schoolwork, your work. It's peak. Do not watch Euphoria. And I watched the first 2 seasons. I was like, yo, this is kind of sick. I don't know why. I was weirdly addicted to the show. And then when I got to season 3, I'm like, wow, this show is just built on like harboring depression. And I'm not one of those like white knights that go, oh, don't watch this show, it's bad for your brain. But this is the one show where I genuinely will say this will just make your life suck. I love watching and finding a TV show that I can watch at night, every night before I go to bed. Every night I'm like, okay, what can I watch today? Just, you know, de-stress. And I was like, oh, season 3 Euphoria? I'm so down. And then just seeing like the same clips every single episode. One of the characters, if it's Zendaya's character especially, she's just sad. It's just sad. Every episode for 3 seasons straight. Doing drugs, being sad. Every character sad, doing something weird and sad. Weird and sad. I'm like, this just makes me want to hurt myself. I'm like, this is depressing. I don't want to do drugs anymore. I mean, I've never done drugs, but it's like, even like, oh, this is what happens when you do drugs. Like, sure, maybe it teaches you not to do drugs, I guess, but it's like when you watch it, it's like a dark cloud over you the entire time you're watching one of those shows. Do not ever watch it or let anyone you know watch that show, because they will turn into a depressed weirdo. Sometimes you have to be like this girl named Alice Rosenblum, where, you know what, if you're a sad, whiny baby, be like Alice. Put your dignity to the side, make a bunch of connections, and put yourself out there. This girl is, I think she does OF. I think she's an IG model, but she is in every weird, random streamer's video. She like latches on to, whether it's Clav or the Nelk Boys, or like the other type of guys, are like the Nelk Boys that shotgun twisted tees. She's always there, and I can't believe I even know her name. But you know what? Respect to her. She's a pretty girl. She's like, you know what? I'm gonna use my looks, and she probably had a really, really sad life before, and thought, you know what? I'm gonna take advantage of my situation, and I'm gonna, I guess, just DM every single creator who's popping right now and put myself out there. And look, she got 1 million followers. She makes a disgusting amount of money from her links. I think that's what she's selling, but she's making disgusting money and never has to quote unquote work a regular job or a day in her life. And she's like, what, 22? So sometimes, again, you have to be like Alice, and unfortunately sometimes, and just put yourself out there. Whether you think it's embarrassing, you're embarrassing yourself, you're putting your dignity to the side. But sometimes you have to take control of your situation. You have to take control of your situation. If your life is really, really that bad, just think. She probably gets made fun of by all her hometown friends and her real friends. Like, really, Alice, you're in a Nelk Love Island video, and then you're with Clav, and then you're with like Neon or something. And she's probably like, yeah, but I don't work, and I get paid thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of dollars a month. So you know what? I'm living my life. So live your life and take advantage of your situation. Tip of the day. This one kind of relates to Alice, but it's really work with what you're given. I have a couple friends that just wake up depressed every day, and their roommates told me like, yeah, he's just sad every day. He's sad every day, sad. And then like his roommates are also in kind of sad situations, but they make the best of it. One of them works from 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 a.m. every single day. Every day. And he's the happiest person in the world. His job sucks. Gets paid nothing, but I see him every day like smiling, happy, because he's appreciative because he's finally working a job. He was more depressed when he wasn't working, doing nothing all day. And now, even though his job sucks, he's bussing tables, doesn't get to go out and hang out with his friends on a Saturday night because he's working, he's 10 times happier. And the other friend who has the same job as him is just miserable every day because he doesn't appreciate what he has. So you gotta just be happy.